Hello guys, Charles here, and I'm really happy to connect with you again today. So guys, listen, hear me out. So this one particular pasture variety that I've been getting lots of questions about, okay? And I decided to not talk about it because for different reasons, and mainly being that there's already another, improved pasture variety that is in circulation and has been doing really great, has been doing wonders. But then I decided that I'm going to talk about it because pressure nyingi, and it shows you that yeah, farmers are paying attention and they're picking interest, which is really a good thing. And I'm telling you, we're just here exclusively for farmers, okay? That's basically what we're about. So banana, it's intuited. Now there's this the pasture variety I'm talking about, Vegeta giant junkao grass. Okay, Chemani, some of you have heard about it. Okay, Kati, this is a Chinese grass. Tetugenda chewara, But I'm telling you, these Chinese, I mean, at long last, I'm going to give them their flowers. Because let me tell you, I'm going to try to do a quick comparison between Junkao grass and Super Napier or Napier Pakchong 1. You get? Now let's look at yield. Junkao grass is going to give you about 350 tons per hectare per year. Okay? Super Napier, or what we call Napier Pakchong 1, normally wouldn't go beyond 200 tons per hectare per year. A difference mujiraba. Let's look at drought tolerance. Junkao is drought tolerant, but also it has less demand for water, which is not the case with Napier Pakchong. Napier Pakchong, yes, is drought tolerant, but it really has high demand for water. It needs water. And I'm telling you, people who have farms in Nakasongola, in Chiriandong, and whatever, this stretch of the Kato corridor, where normally we have like those intense strikes of drought and etc., those intense phases, that entire corridor, I'm sure you can attest to this. You have testimonies. You get? Yes, it is resilient and whatever, but it tends to be less productive and weak during the dry season, during the dry spell. Now, this is not the case with Junkao. Now let's look at another thing, crude protein. Now the beauty is that here there's like some bit of a tie, because Junkao can hit up to 18% crude protein, and Super Napier, or let's say Pakchong 1, is also like between 12 to 18% crude protein. Okay, but the beauty is Junkao ka starch ate kali wagulu muko. You get? So what am I trying to say here? And kanokeka kodio, because guys, when you are going to make silage, you really need a good crop. So let me tell you why Junkao is going to stand out as a good crop for silage. Junkao does not actually, you don't need to add anything. So this is again bringing us back to the conversation that we had previously, or there's this video that I made previously, talking about why you need molasses, why you need to add whatever you need to add to boost the starch component of the crop, to give good room for a good environment for bacteria to build up, and etc. for effective fermentation. But here's the thing: Junkao has high starch. So what does that mean? That means you actually do not need to add any additive to trigger fermentation. And I'm telling you, with giant Junkao, you don't need to add anything to make your silage. Msimanyi take molasses or anything. No. Mines up your grass, pack it right, compact it right, kola sheeting wo bulungi, covering a silo yo bulungi, you're good to go. That's the beauty of Stegela. So I'm telling you, one over wetaga gundi, we can tusobola okutwa ne tukola demo experiment ne werabirako. That's the beauty of giant Junkao. So kati wano wekubira Napier Pakchong. So Gentlemen and ladies, farmers, over to you. Okay? Planting materials, tuziyina. If you want to plant, just come to my inbox, let me know. And I'm telling you, the timing is right. We're starting to get some rains, I think, which is a good thing. If you're planning to prepare your garden, you're planning to plant some grass for your animals, and let's say those who are planning to start to get into farming and etc. Wano akakodyo kali kamu sekiwalinga emmere ekirala kireke ebirala bireke soko sekiwalinga emmere. That's the most important thing. Osekeera. So here bwe tubanga tuyingira farming bintu bibiri bye tukonsideringa mmere mazzi bino ebirala lakizali musimanyi yazimbye ebiyumba musimanyi yakoze eki mmere mazzi. So that is why whenever there is any innovation ejja nga yetoleramu ezo areas tujanguyira, and that is why I'm telling you okwanguyira this pasture variety. So guys, this is a good opportunity. I mean, honestly, here the Chinese, I'm going to give them their flowers. They really have outdone themselves on this, and I'm really going to give it to them. Okay, so guys, if you want planting material, inbox me to Tegeke. Wabula kano kanja ulomuko kano kali more expensive kinda, because normally super napia tubala chikutia chikutia chimu chilimu pieces meka bisatu shunda sente bweziti. Wabula here we say one cutting ngaina enyingo satu, with 3 nodes. Okay, so we sell in pieces. Okay, so guys, anyways, like to wrap it up, as I'm concluding, what I'm trying to say is this is a very good opportunity, and this is a very, very amazing variety. I'm telling you, we have the planting material. Okay, giant juncal grass. We really have been doing experiments with its silage and etc., and I'm telling you the results are really impressive. Okay, so this is the variety that you really want to plant, and I'm not saying that of course you should do away with your Napier gardens and etc., but we really need to be open to innovation, and these are the technologies that we actually need. You get? So thank you very much for following. Okay, please don't hesitate to come through for orders, because here I'm not taking any excuses. You're planting this grass or you're planting it. Okay, so my DM is open. I'm going to share my number. Akafana nyikataddeko wano waggulu ndoza mukalaba. Okay, akajanja jonkao. So guys, come through, let us sort you. That is why we are here. Okay, and of course I'm telling you this, if you have any other activity, it could be a training, could be farmer training, could be a youth empowerment program, it could be a cooperative training, it could be anything, even corporate trainings, whereby we're trying to induce or we're trying to convince our corporate colleagues to get into farming. Definitely that we can do, because I'm telling you, farming is the future. I don't need to argue with anyone here, but abamanyi banjulira and results muziraba.